Hi everybody and welcome to Only Cool Stuff. My name is Zahir, this is my lovely wife Rebecca, and this channel is all about our high street toy and pop culture collectible store, as well as our exploits reselling used goods on eBay. It's actually Saturday evening, or we've had a really busy day at the shop, which was very nice. I got a lot of listing done and we had some nice sales come through. And then we actually had a lovely evening spending some time with Peter the monkey thrifter in Blackpool. We've just got back and now it's time for us to basically get prepared for the Bolton Toy Fair, which is tomorrow. So super busy. We've got a lot of boxes to pack. Here are the crates that are now going to need to be filled with stock. Some of it's going to come from the shop floor, some of it's going to come from just stock in the back, and then some of it's going to come from some used stuff as well, such as this Castle Grayskull. It's 10:15 at night. I've been up since like 5:30 this morning and I'm now absolutely shattered, but we have gotten all this stuff ready. All these crates are packed full of stock, ready to take to the toy fair tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to going there. Hopefully I might even see some of you guys who do visit the toy fairs. Bolton Toy Fair is really a lot of fun. Although prepping for it at 10:30 at night on a Saturday when you've been up all day working, that's not so much fun. But we love to do it, and it's actually something me and Beck over here, it's one of the things that we get to still do together. So it means a lot. Right folks, we're at the Bolton Toy Fair now and we're still in the dealer section. What I mean by that is like the dealer early bird. So at the moment it's people who've paid extra, they're walking around. The general public's not going to be let in for like another hour odd, I think. Is it 10:30? So we've already actually sold quite a few bits, which we're happy about. So it started off well, and I've already picked up a few bits as well. Here is our stall. We're on like a nice little corner section. Beck's just moving the chair out of the way. So yeah, we're pretty happy. We've bought a nice little variety of bits and pieces, can't grumble. And as you can see, the fair is now kind of all set up and we're just really waiting. A lot of the dealers, like I said, are walking around picking bits up from each other. It's really funny. It's kind of always like a transfer of money. Yeah, like you'll sell some stuff and then as soon as you've got some money, you'll go to someone else's stall and spend the money. Bit of an update. We actually had a really busy start, but since the early bird is finished and the general public's coming, it's been nearly like an hour now and we still haven't had our first sale during the general opening. We're still happy with how much we've taken so far, but hopefully it's going to pick up later on, but I'll keep you updated. Alrighty then, it is now about 3 o'clock. Everyone started to pack up a little bit earlier today because it just didn't seem to have as much footfall as it has done in previous times we've been here. It was still a very good toy fair and I'd still recommend anyone that's in the local area that wants to earn a little bit of extra cash or clear a few toys or buy some toys and collectibles, definitely worth coming. We still enjoyed ourselves. We got some really cool bits which I'm still to show you, but we also sold a few bits which I was really pleased with, but there was definitely not quite as much footfall, but that can just happen. That's just, you know, that can just happen sometimes, and it's not always about the amount of footfall, it's about the amount of buying customers. So it could just well have been that we did change up our stall a little bit, but it could have just been that, but we were still overall very pleased with it. We are absolutely like shattered. We have been working, like Beck's been obviously working full-time during the week. Then yesterday we went out and we obviously did the shop. Then we went out and we were prepping for the toy fair. And then today we've been at the toy fair, and then tomorrow Beck's back at work, I'm back at the shop. But we're enjoying it at the moment as well, so it needs to be done, needs must. Listing needs to happen, all that kind of stuff needs to happen, online needs to be taken care of. But we do love these in-person, face-to-face situations. If I wasn't here, I'd have been at the shop. So, you know, which is true.
I would have been at home.
She would have been at home. The plan now, as you can see, we've got everything packed up. Negan's bat didn't sell. That was very surprising. A lot
of attention.
Loads of attention.
Loads of conversations.
Yeah, loads of
about Walking Dead.
And the last time we actually came, we actually sold a couple of those. Yeah. We only bought one this time with us, but yeah, we didn't sell it. But it was a great talking point, and it did get us some customers. But the plan now is to take this stuff, drive back to Preston, stop off for some Domino's, I think.
I think we'll
We're gonna get some Dominoes tonight. And then once we've done that, we're gonna take this stuff. Well, I'm gonna take this stuff into the shop and unload it. We have arrived at Tulketh Mill. What a fantastic building that is. But we're not here for that building. We're here for some Domino's pizza. The pizza tracker is letting us know that they are prepping our order. Can't come soon enough. We are absolutely famished. Look at poor Beck. You know, this is not acceptable. We're so hungry. I'm just gonna go home. We're gonna eat pizza, and then once we've eaten pizza, we'll think about taking the car to the shop and unloading the car at the shop. But I've got a feeling if that happens, it's just going to be me, because by that time, this one will be in her pyjamas.
Probably.
It's now 20 to 7 in the evening. I'm at the shop, obviously, and I've just put away all the stock that we took to the toy fair, so I'm glad I've gotten that out of the way, which means that tomorrow on Monday I can actually come to the shop and get down to work without too many distractions. I'm really looking forward to going home and relaxing, but before I do, I wanted to just show you a couple of things, because I've been talking about it throughout the video, but I've not shown you what I picked up. One of the things about fairs in general is especially if you go to a niched fair, so for example a toy fair, there's a lot of transfer of goods and money between the tables, because everyone that is there is also passionate about toys, otherwise they probably wouldn't be selling mostly just toys, right? So what you find is you'll sell some stuff, a little bit of money comes into your pocket, and you go naturally, oh, let me have a look around, especially before the general public's let in, because it's just quieter and it's easier to move around. And often what happens is you'll get some money from selling something and you'll go and spend it with someone else, and that's pretty much what happened today with this. As soon as I got a nice little sale, I went shopping and I picked up some bits for the shop, and I'm really happy with them, and I'll get to enjoy them for a bit. The items I picked up, I paid £60 for the four figures that I'm about to show you, so it works out at £15 a pop. You'll find that 3 of them were already priced at 15, one was priced at 20, which I think was not bad pricing really. If I hadn't bought them, someone else would have. So for me, I was quite happy to get these for £15 each in total. Basically, I got a fiver off of one figure, as it were. So let me show you what they are. These are McFarlane's Monsters figures, and this is their version of Frankenstein, and they're really gruesomely fascinating figures. They're just amazing. There's so much going on with them. So many pieces. They're absolutely gorgeous to display. So for £15, it's a no-brainer. I would expect to comfortably get between £30 to £40, if not more, in the shop. I would probably be aiming closer to 40 on something like this, because it's just very nice. You're not going to see them very often in the shops, so I'd say about 40 would be actually a fair price for that. So in the shop, and there's so much detail on him. I mean, he's got chains dangling off him. He's got like body parts. He's actually got like a full-on skeleton in like a cage behind him. It's such an incredible figure. Really is amazing to look at. So that's the first thing. The second figure I want to show you guys is another McFarlane's monster, and this time it's their take on a werewolf. And again, he's gruesome. It's so difficult to show you with all this glare, unfortunately, but I will do my utmost to just give you an idea. The detail on him is just stunning. Again, he's gruesome. He's got hooks going through his skin, chains and probes. He's absolutely fantastic. He really is a really gruesome looking figure. Now this is the stuff that really got me excited and made, because I was happy with those, but I wasn't like, that wasn't what got me. What got me were these next 2 figures. So as you can see, this one here is marked up at 20, but I did actually get it for 15 basically, because I paid £60 for the 4 figures. And this is a Clive Barker's Tortured Souls figure. Unfortunately, the plastic has yellowed a lot, but that is to be expected on some of these figures if they've been left out in the sun. But this thing is gruesome as well. This one is called Agonistes. So like a play on the word agony, I guess. I don't know, Agonistes or something. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but there you go. The dude does look like he is in definitely some kind of agony. He has got this horrible headpiece which is drilled into his eyes and skull. He's definitely writhing in a lot of pain. skinned arm there with all kinds of contraptions. I mean, Clive Barker is just these are fascinating mind, really. So yeah, absolutely love that figure. And then finally, we have got the Scythemeister, again from the Tortured Souls series, again very yellowed, however, and then again a really impressive figure. You're not going to see that kind of action figure very often, so these are something I will be proud to have in the shop. Part of me thinks they'd look even better just out of the packaging because it's all yellowed and nasty, but I kind of feel like actually they're probably better off staying in their packaging, and I reckon on all of them £30 to £40 should not be much of an ask. So you know, £60 into potentially 120, you know, it's okay. 15 to 30, I'd be happy with that in the shop, especially because obviously there's no like shipping fees, etc. And they're most likely to sell in the shop or on the website anyway, so that's the plan with that. Now, one other thing I'm going to talk about, it's not actually a Toy Fair pickup, it's a car boot pickup, but it's something that I want to just share with you before I call it quits with today's video. In a recent car boot haul, I picked up a bunch of action figures, which also included this box of minifigures for a whopping £35. It was a complete bargain, and this is a whole box of Hero Clicks figures. They're these tiny little figures that people play a game with, and they're often based on different IPs such as Marvel. So there you can see like a Captain America, there's DC ones, there's all different kinds of ones. In the main, these are not worth a lot of money at all. Like, you know, you're lucky to get £1 or £2 or something for something like this. These are not valuable. However, just as I was about to put them out at the toy fair for like 50p each, 3 for £1, or actually I was about to do them in the shop like that as well, so kids can just pick up a little minifigure or something. I obviously did some research, and much like Pokemon cards, 99% of them are worthless bulk. However, there are certain ones which can go for silly money, and by silly money I mean these tiny little figures like this. Some of them are worth considerably over £100, some over 200. A lot of them are, there's a lot which are around the, you know, the 50, 60, 70, 40 even, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Part of me says I should sit there and try to sift through the hundreds of them. I mean, there must be hundreds in this box, literally hundreds. The box is deep packed with these. I'll make sure I show you the box. Do I spend the time painstakingly trying to research and find out which one is which, and what, whether it's a chase or whether it's a regular or there's all these different variations, or do I just do a job lot of them? Bearing in mind I do have a lot of other stock to be getting on with, a lot of other stuff to be dealing with, and to resell both used and new, etc. I've got, it's not an issue, but part of me just feels like I would be gutted if I did find something, and or if I sold it and then found out later that there was something amazing in there. But also at the same time, do I have the time and do I have the energy? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to have to do a bit more research to find out if there's any quick ways of sorting these things. I mean, you know, like when you have Pokemon cards, it's pretty easy to find out, you know, what a secret alternate art is or whatever. You know, like you can easily spot the super valuable cards versus the bulk. But in this, obviously, I'm going to have to learn about hero clicks, which I didn't even know was a thing. But I found a website which is very in-depth, and you can identify your hero clicks. But it would be a very laborious and painstaking job with the amount of these that I've got. So I'm kind of just in two minds as to whether to just put them up for a decent price as a job lot and just move on, because they don't owe me much now. I think with the other stuff I've got, these are gonna owe me like nothing, because the other stuff I got with it, I will make money on, and I've already sold a lot of it, and I'm almost sure that these now owe me nothing, as it were. However, still I don't want to give them away. On that note, I am now gonna call it quits. Thank you everybody for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the Toy Fair video, and just generally I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm going to go and try to edit this tonight. If not, I'll just end up falling asleep. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.